Welcome back to the Scouts 23 Tag 2 podcast. I'm your co-host, Senior Airman Perez, and
Cadet Airman First Class Mariani.
we have Cadet Airman First Class Nielsen.
And then Cadet Volkers. Nice to have you on there.
Good.
Thank you for being on the podcast.
Of course.
Nielsen, can you describe what that rope is and what it means to you?
This is the guidon rope. It's a black and yellow rope. It's basically the second in command and control of the whole flight, and you're helping the guys improve, and you're like in front of everyone, just trying to. Oh, I messed up. I was staring at the.
Just go. Just restart. Just go.
Here's how you do this. You go 3, 2,
Just
1.
where I asked you the question.
Pause, and you start talking.
Okay.
Because I'm just going to go with that video.
Okay. So 3, 2, 1.
Nielsen, could you describe what that rope is and what it means to you?
The rope is it's a yellow and black rope. It's different from the element leaders. The element leaders have black ones. I'm basically second in command, and I'm right behind flight chief. And every time we march, I'm in the front with the guidon. That means a lot to the scouts. And yeah. And
What is the guidon?
The guidon is the flag and like the symbol for the scouts. And when they started, it's like it's like the American flag for the United States. It's like our little thing like that.
And Volkers, you were an element leader last leadership, just with me also.
I was.
So how was leadership for you?
It was pretty interesting. Watching all you guys and like seeing like the difference in people's personalities and stuff like that. But I'm sure you guys know that Nielsen did take over for me as element leader,
Yeah.
and I replaced him as guidon. So I kind of experienced what Nielsen was experiencing too. But yeah, taking care of 11 guys is way different than 47 guys.
Oh yeah, I bet. And so for both of you guys, what are some of the struggles you guys go through, and then what are some exciting things that you guys like about it?
As element leader, first it was like easy, but there's obviously a couple guys that are trying to off task, trying to do the wrong thing, but you do have to correct them at some point. But at the end of the day, you're just trying to help them get better and succeed. But there's obviously those individuals that they tried, but they don't try at the same time, so they don't realize they're getting in trouble. But yeah, as Volker said, like taking care of 11 and taking care of 47 other guys, it's way different, because then you have to take care of like 47 other dudes, and it's harder, but you obviously get the hang of it and like the time hacks and everything.
Oh yeah, I bet. I don't know about you, Volkers.
Yeah, you don't like you realize like how many guys like they think they do so good, and they like talk about all these other guys, and it's like they don't know that they're doing the wrong thing, and then they just try to talk to leadership as an excuse, and then they start conversations, and it's just like that's probably the main problem. But yeah, leadership, it's not really like that difficult. It is pretty easy. It's just the handful of guys that make it hard.
So both of you guys were element leaders, and then transitioned to guidon later on. You had to replace someone, and you were voted into it. Do you guys think being element leader helped you guys out before coming to guidon?
Oh, for sure. Taking from like a little step and just like working your way up obviously helps quite a bit.
Yeah, it did, because like I got you helped me when you were element leader. You helped me like just transition into I had to like transition into being like a regular cadet into doing the right thing 24/7 and being actual leader and not messing up, because you can't really you can slip up, but not hard slip up as a leader in a leadership position. You have to stay professional, keep your composure, and when you get mad, you can't treat the guys differently. You have to keep your composure and be professional.
There's always you always have to have that charisma in it.
Yeah.
Like even when you're upset or the day's going hard, at least that was one of the problems for me. Is like I had to keep that charisma, like keep being positive even though it was hard.
Well, big time.
Yeah.
That takes a big toll. As long you gotta he'll hype your guys up and advocate for them, or they not gonna respect you, and you can't just be mean to them, because then they're just gonna not take you seriously, or you can't just play fun and games, because then you just kind of goof off and don't listen to you, don't respect you as much.
And since you guys were both guidons, remember when we earned the guidon?
Oh yes.
Oh, that was
fun.
That was
So
fun.
what would we do to earn the guidon?
Well, we put 120 pounds in a box, and we hiked. I think it was like a mile, 2 miles, something like that, 3 miles. Okay, that's even worse. But we hiked that all the way up. We were in a group of our element carried that whole box all the way up the mountain. And once we got to the top, and then they like told us to look around, and we looked around and we saw this blue thing way off in the distance, and they said go get it, and then we all took off running, and I tripped and ate some, like took a major fall, but we got that guide on, and it was pretty worth it. And it was glad to be like doing with all my like friends around and people that like I like came to the academy with and like grew in with and like.
And after getting the guide on, like we had to carry the 120 pounds down the hill, and it was a pretty steep hill, and everyone was just falling with the 120 pounds.
Yeah,
and it was really
I remember when I fell, the box kind of dragged me down because I was in the top, and I fell and it dragged me down. It was a lot of work to get that up the hill though. It was pretty fun though because it like brought character to all of us and helped us get closer to our team. Because we all had to rely on each other, because it's not like one of us could just carry the whole box all the way. And it brought us somewhat close together, because in the middle of it when we had lunch, we all sat down and we were all joking around about it, how, oh, this is how we're going to go at it this time. We saw these people do it better, so we're going to try to impress it. And were you guys part of one of the elements that used all those sticks?
Yeah, we were those people originally, but then we just decided to drop the sticks.
Oh, yeah.
And it took a major toll on me, and Tech Sergeant Mitchell, he helped me on it, like actually, but I was carrying the box like the whole way down, like it was just me, and like everybody else kept switching out behind me, and then my whole forearm all the way up my arm just like cramped in my hand, and it was like major pain. It was really, really painful. So.
I like remember getting to the bus and like put it down. I was like, oh, that's easy. We could do that again. And like everybody just looked at me like, no.
Yeah.
And I was like, come on, guys. And they're like, no. And I was like, yeah, you guys are right. I couldn't do it.
I think it was a good, like, really good experience because, like, we were with the leadership, and it was like your certain elements that you were with at the time, and you got to like bond with your element leader, so you gained more respect for him because. My element leader, Hayden, he didn't really quit. He was trying his hardest to like stay up there and do better. So I was like, we were all just supporting each other. There's no like negativity towards each other. It was all just positivity. Like we can do this. It doesn't matter if we're first, but we're still gonna make it and be positive.
Yeah, and I remember because we were in the same element. We started coming up with cadences to go on, and like we started talking, coming up with stories, and like all these funny stuff just to like pass the time. Because I mean, it was hard. It wasn't easy.
It was not easy at all.
I think the way that helped our element, because we got first, going down the hill, was us doing cadences and like making it a joke and like laughing about it, because I could tell going down the hill, like we started picking up like a little bit negative energy, because it was heavy, and so we decided just to like make the best out of it, because we turned around and like see an element running like almost past us. So we just started running and trying to like make it the funnest.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the coolest experiences. Like when I leave the academy and stuff, I can be like, yeah, we did this and that, and like the tech sergeant are telling us, yeah, we're gonna get lost. We're gonna get lost. Like usually it always happens, and I'm like, oh no, it's gonna add more to the hype. But then we didn't. Maybe we did. Maybe we didn't. We didn't. Supposedly we didn't end up getting lost, or maybe they just took us a different route or something. But.
Maybe because when they said they got lost, they were in the snow too. So
that's true.
We're way lucky that we weren't in the snow, because the snow would have been way.
Yeah, sinking in the snow with 120 pounds.
Oh no!
And it was Tech Sergeant Mitchell who actually lost them, and Master Sergeant Roland was with them, and it did not sound fun because it was in the snow, and I bet it was really cold in their hands. I could not imagine. So we were really fortunate to have it in the summer.
And one especially thing that I really liked about it is I saw the blue flag, and then I looked a little closer and I saw Tree Man.
Oh yeah, because we lost Tree Man before that previously. So
yeah, he loves to leave. He loves to leave.
He loves to wander.
Yeah, but what are you guys' plans for family? Not family day, but home pass.
Home pass, honestly, like everybody like here has the jitters and like is kind of like like nervous and stuff like that, but like me, I'm just like, I've been getting so many positive letters and like positivity from my mom for being in leadership and like all like just succeeding here, because I never would have thought I would outside of this. But it's just like I'm really excited to see my parents and stuff like that, and my mom and my little sister, and just like go home and spend time with them and just like eat Thanksgiving dinner and just eat it down.
Oh yeah. Turkey. Oof,
Yeah,
that's
big
what I'm
time.
waiting
Well, like he said, there's a lot of people like jittery. They're all like nervous and like scared to go back on home. But I'm like really excited to like show my family like what I've progressed in and like get that word from like Master Sergeant said that he was gonna like talk to my parents and tell them how good I've been doing, just so like they know how good I was doing from a different perspective and not just from me telling them. So I feel like it's gonna be great. Plus my birthday was while I was in here, so I get like a birthday
present.
I get a
while
little
I'm on
present
home
too.
base, yeah.
Yeah. So, how are you guys gonna get home? Are your parents picking you up? You guys taking a plane?
Originally I was gonna go with Contreras, and then now my mom's just saying she's gonna pick me up and we're renting an Airbnb and we're going to McCall and having Thanksgiving with my cousins. So it's gonna be pretty fun.
Oh, that's gonna be
That's
fun.
cool. I was originally also like gonna take a plane, but because I could get like a plane for like $6, and then the delays and stuff and like going to different like what was it like I think you went to like Utah or something like that and then back. So it would have just been like a longer round trip. So they decided they're all just gonna come up as a family and pick me up, and then we're just gonna have a good road trip on the way home because I live all like 5 hours away. So it'll be a good time, but.
Oh, I bet. So, what is the food you guys are most wanting? Like the one thing on Thanksgiving plate that you just always look for?
Ooh, fried ice cream.
Fried ice cream?
Yeah, my mom makes it really good, and the turkey and mashed potatoes there's nothing wrong with it, but the fried ice cream I just get excited for every time.
I've never really heard someone like have fried ice cream.
It's really good.
I
She
bet
mixes
it's
cake with
good.
it, like it's amazing.
I bet.
Yeah, well, my favorite thing is good old turkey with some cranberry jelly on it, and then obviously for dessert you gotta have that good old pumpkin cheesecake. So
Pumpkin cheesecake.
pumpkin cheesecake.
That all sounds good. What I'm hoping for is the ham and the mashed potatoes. Basic, but I just like it a lot.
That's really good.
Same, the ham. My uncle makes really good ham, so it's always good. But all the food's good. I love.
Oh yeah.
Scouts out on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Scouts out.